Hey everybody. So I'm getting ready to work on another cooking video, and I wanted to take out a moment and once again, speak on something that's on my mind. Well, earlier today I had a message through YouTube in my inbox saying, hey, I remember you look good, how's everything going? Didn't you used to be the DJ down in South Florida at a place called Jay's? I said, yeah, and then I sent back a message, and so they sent me back a reply saying that they are now living in New York, and asked would I be interested in coming to New York and doing a Grown and Sexy party. And I was like, oh, this is something that I'm working on with this person. And then the question was asked, why did you retire? What happened? Why were you fired? And I thought about it, and I was like, well, I decided to start the conversation, and I said, well, you know what? This is a question that has been asked of me quite a bit, and there's some rumor, there's some truths, there's some lies. So since I never really addressed this with a lot of you, and especially a lot of you down there in South Florida, I will put it out there what happened, okay? Because I read things on Facebook, I still hear things, and I know a lot of you who were fans and supporters of me always ask, and sometimes still ask, what happened. So let me just clear up some things. Why did DJ Big Daddy retire or quit, however you want to put it? Okay, so most of you know I pretty much ran things from 1999 to 2011, okay? Officially no longer DJing as of October 2011. And which was a hard thing for me to do. It really was heartbreaking how it all happened, okay? So let's just, start from the beginning. When Jay's was in Wilton Manors, there was nothing there. Just the other side. It was called the other side, okay? That was the sister bar to the gay bar that got bombed in Atlanta. I took over DJ there back in late 96 through the time it was there to 1999, okay? 98, 99. And everything was great, it was, it was a little mixed crowd, small crowd, but things blew up really fast there when I took over. They were pretty much pushed out by the white boys who came in and wanted to make Wilton Manors the new South Beach or West Palm Beach, because they felt scared and not welcomed down in South Beach and other parts where they were, okay? The girls moved. They moved out towards, the west side of town where Jay's is now, and I was invited to come over there. Okay, things were going great, and then the crowd changed, and I guess it was due to the music I was playing. Maybe it was just how things were, but I was happy. Things went well from blew up overnight. Especially when I added Daddy's Angels, because I was playing everything hot. I didn't want to play junk. I didn't play crap. I played whatever was hot, and I made sure to play what was hot. And things blew up, as most of you knew. And the doors were open. We welcomed everybody. Everybody had a good time. Yeah, there was some things that happened, some things that went down, but that's just how bar and nightclub life is. Okay, so I didn't depend on promoters didn't need promoters. Okay, let's just get that out in the open. I didn't have a promoter. The bar didn't promote me. Everything happened by word of mouth. And that is what should happen when you have a good DJ. A bar doesn't need promotion. A club really doesn't need a lot of promotion. If your DJ is the shit, they will come. And they will stay coming. And that's what happened from 2000 to 2010. Okay? And I always told the owners, we don't need promoters. There was always promoters coming in and out that door, trying to come up with some wild ass scheme to make money off of what these women were doing or what I was doing. And a few times we had a few of them come in there and they ass got ran right out because I figured out they were no good or they messed up on something and got ran out of there. The only promoters that we actually allowed is when we started doing pageants. And then those pageant promoters were people who I knew or handpicked and said, hey, these people will do well with pageants. And even I promoted pageants, okay? And things were good. And when things are good, you don't pay attention to things. And I didn't pay attention to things like my health and my weight. And so, as most of you know, I did get up to 600 pounds almost. I also had a problem with my lymphatic system, okay? And as a man, when you have a problem with your lymphatic system, things tend to happen, okay? So, things happen, and I got really sick. Now, in that time, this is when the sharks moved in. They were already circling. They had been trying to get in there for some time. And as soon as I went off to have all my surgeries and to get better, that's when it happened. Okay? There was a husband and wife or a couple or whoever they were. And most of you know who I'm talking about. They came on in with big dreams, big promises, big things, okay? Made the owners all kind of promises. We could do this, we could do that, we could bring the crowd, blah, blah, blah. Because when I went into the hospital for, a couple of weeks, maybe a month, yes, I even heard the first weekend I was gone, my crowd died. My night died like a suicide, instant death. And trust me, that hurt me. That hurt me because I didn't get a chance to handpick the person who was going to come in and DJ for you guys. Okay? I didn't get that chance. I was told everything was going to be okay. And it wasn't. Okay? Things just, happened. Then this promotion team came in. Like I said, this couple came in with these, with this slick Willie talk. And they got to know all of you. And all of a sudden, it was all about them, okay? It was all about them. I come back from the hospital. I come out of the hospital, and yes, my first night that I was able to get up in the DJ booth, what was it, Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend or something like that, that bar was packed. I mean, it was, y'all remember when I first came back out of the hospital and I got up there, okay? And had a good time. But then after that, I had to slow down again because I had to heal up. And next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call telling me, hey, we're going to bring this promotion team in and we want you to work with them. Work with them how? Well, we think it'll be best that, you become a manager. What the fuck? A what? I'm not a manager, I'm a DJ. Okay? I've been your DJ since 2000. Even before then, I was your DJ back from 97 until 98, whatever. Over a year, 2 years. and you want to replace me because all of a sudden you have these slick willies coming there talking all this stuff, making all these grand promises. I said, okay, well, things do change, because then all of a sudden these promoters started talking to people, and they had their followers, and they started bringing people, and well, Big Daddy played the same thing all the time. Big Daddy, and he got his people, and they all, and all this stuff started being said, and all of this misconceptions and lies and all this stuff. And y'all let these promoters, and I'm talking to some of you who are watching this and the crowd in general, y'all let these people come in and infiltrate the bar, and they turned it upside down. Yes, it was something different. It was something, they were bringing in strippers, and oh my God, I mean, till this day, no. I don't give a damn what nobody say, okay, about that. I didn't like that situation. Till this day, I still don't like this situation. Okay, they were bringing in strippers and all these flyers and doing all this stuff. And every time I looked up, it was, it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be a movie. Movies aren't real. What was going on in that bar is nightlife. That's real. That's what happens, But it's gonna be a movie. We gonna do this. And see, this was the difference between me and them. They came in to be greedy and to get a piece of the pie. The money I was getting, yes, it was good money. Yes, and I will admit, I was making in cash anywhere between $800 to $1,200 take home cash every night I worked. Okay, but a lot of you do know also, I put that money back into the bar. I put that money back into people who supported me. I gave away prizes like concert tickets. I threw parties for other people. I threw parties for myself. I did giveaways. God knows how many concert tickets and, all that stuff I gave away. Trips, and I promoted pageants and put my money back into my pageants and made sure that my pageant winners had their money, my performers had their money. So this wasn't about trying to become popular or get money. No, I wasn't like those promoters that y'all let infiltrate the club, the bar. And it just seemed like everything got greedy. Everybody got greedy, So I left, and I left the place because it became real nasty. I was having fights with the owners. I was being called selfish. The promoters were talking bad about me, turned my friends against me. People who I thought were supporters turned them against me. So I left, and I went to work for Cloud9. Yes, so that's where the Cloud9 chapter, because they were wanting me, they were needing something, so I went to work for them. And they took me in, and it wasn't about trying to take away from Jay's, but they knew what happened, and they knew that I was loyal, and they really were wanting loyalty. I went over there for a couple of months and I tried it, but my health and my spirit was really wrecked at that time. It was mostly my spirit was wrecked because my love for my home, everything that I worked for, the people who I was loyal to, everything that I was trying to do was destroyed. It was. Until this day, it still hurts my heart. Because the people who I thought were loyal to me and who really cared about me, and all the people who said, we love you, Big Daddy, we love you, Big Daddy. No, they were all about BNC. Okay, they were all about that. Then it was BNC was there, Kick Rocks was there, all these so everything that is going on now in regard to promotions and the way that place is done and who comes in and who comes out, all of that started because of greed and people who came in after I was gone. I could have easily got a promotion team together and came back and wrecked the place and just, not wreck the place as in tear it up, but just brought it back to what it was. But I'm a DJ. I don't need a promoter. Okay? And then all of the, oh yeah, we're gonna hire somebody to DJ for this night, and okay, the DJ come in, they paying the DJ $100, $150. What kind of bullshit is that? All because this DJ got a laptop and they trying to get up under the promoter, and they just gonna take $100, $50. That's bullshit. That is ultimate bullshit. So I left Cloud9, like I said, and we didn't leave on. I didn't leave on bad terms with them. They understood that my health was not where it was supposed to be, and my heart still was not 100%. And I couldn't be DJ Big Daddy there. Okay, and it hurts me. And it stays in my mind even to this day. Like I said, because I see stuff going on. I had a lot of dreams. I had a lot of ideals to take myself, Daddy's Angels, and that bar and that crowd to a whole nother level. I was working on TV scripts that were kind of based on the L word, but based on that bar and the things that happened in that bar. I was talking with 2 producers and directors about doing a documentary about the place and about the drag or the drag culture there. All of that was destroyed because of these greedy people who came in, and basically had all of y'all wrapped around their finger. And that's basically, it was like, I don't fit in anymore. And what I was doing was old. Okay, but if what I was doing was so old and past tense, why is it less than 2 years, 3 years after I retire, all of a sudden everything was grown and sexy? The music Big Daddy was doing was now considered grown and sexy. The crowd that I DJ'd for, who love me, now are grown and sexy. Because see, what it was, the people who support me or who supported me, and the people who really loved me and cared about my job and what I was doing within the gay community, especially the gay black community or the gay minority community, they grew up real fast because they got tired. They saw through all the promotional bull. They saw through it. And they grew up real fast because they was like, no, this is not what Big Daddy was doing. This is not how it was. This sucks. This is a bunch of nasty, wild individuals, strippers everywhere, pool parties, all this kind of stuff going on. It wasn't even fun anymore. There was a time when it was fun where y'all would go out, y'all have a good time, y'all dance, y'all went out to eat after, had a good time, woke up and went and played volleyball or hung out at the park. All that stuff stopped also. And then it became about, that promoter said this person this, that promoter said this person is this and that, and next thing you know, there was fights because promotional teams were fighting and people, couldn't get on the list and people were being banned and all that kind of stuff because they wanted to fight the promoters. I would have wanted to fight the promoters too. I was one of them people who I wish they would have just, there were many nights I wish the cops would have just came in there, busted the place, or the place just blew up. I'm not gonna lie. My heart was broke. And you do have some promoters out there right now who are honest. They care about the crowd. They care about the people who they bring in. And, and they still are rocking hard with their night. But that's because they're loyal to the bar that they're at. and it's not about, they know it's not just about them. They know it's about that bar, so they're really more of an employee, but they get a good percentage of what happens, and they make it happen, and they continue to make it happen. Will I DJ again? Well, I do some things, I'm 46 years old. I'm not completely done and retired. I'm just moving on to something different. Yeah, I could, jump on in, and like I said, there's talk about things, but I wanted to put it out there, like I said, why and what happened, so all of you would know, why did DJ Big Daddy stop? And like I said, I'm moving on to other things now with these cooking videos and blogs, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll take off, maybe it won't. It took me a long time for me to, become DJ Big Daddy. It didn't happen overnight. I stayed DJ Thomas forever, But like I said, that is what happened. And that's from the truth from me. Like I said, once I got sick, that's when the sharks came in. They smelled the blood, and they came in for the kill. And once that happened, there was no room for me no more. And they said I wasn't playing nice, I wasn't playing fair. No, I wasn't gonna play nice, and I wasn't gonna play fair with them. But they knew what to do. They got a set of people who and it's funny, they were all working at this one big call center. This one big call center they all worked at mostly. So any and everybody that worked there, see, that's how it also, happened. So any and everybody that was all in this one circle was in, And like I said, all of that, that played out real fast. I don't even think it was maybe I retired officially or stopped working at Jay's in 2011, 2012, around 2012, and pretty much it was all over by 2 years later with those promoters, and all of that. And then another promoter came in, that person came in, this changed, so much changed at the bar, and the owners had to just say, you know what, we're going to do things different now, because it's getting too dangerous, too greedy, people were getting too crazy. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all, I still love that place. If I could go back and just make it all happen again, I would. But I'm now in Texas, and Lord knows, child, I can't DJ here. I can't do no Zydeco. I can't do this, what I call, jukebox blues music they do down here. I can't do that stuff down here. And then hip hop now, child, y'all not dancing. No, Big Daddy got y'all got to dance for me. Ain't even no good dance stuff out now. Now they just kind of walking around, just throwing ass. They're not even really dancing. But that's neither here or there. So I love you all, and maybe I will be back doing stuff. Who knows? You just gotta wait and see, because I'm always into something. All right, but until then, that's what I had to speak on. That was on my mind, and I hope you finally understand why DJ Big Daddy no longer is DJing actively.